Hard to admit that I used to draw. Portraiture in a human form. Doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing. Moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and a muse from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance. Who's in a bedroom? Who's in a brand new...
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Panthers going up against the Broncos. With that, I'm proud to introduce our new Madden broadcast team for 2016. Making their regular season debut, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, it is indeed an exciting night for all of us on the Madden team, and after a long offseason, we are ready for some football here in Denver. Tonight, we kick off a new NFL season with the opener for 2016 between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. And what a spark in Week 1, a rematch of the Super Bowl, partner.
And thank you, schedule makers. What a great way to kick off the season. These two getting back at each other. Denver, they did it all with defense last year. Now we want to see if they can continue to go on that track. And how about Carolina? 15-1 in the regular season last year, but losing in the Super Bowl, they're itching for revenge.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. Oh, he shifts past him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the defending Super Bowl champion Broncos on offense now. They're led out by their strong-arm quarterback out of Texas A&M. It's Ryan Tannehill.
I think one of the things I like about Ryan Tannehill's game is that he understands what his receivers are looking for downfield. He played that position at Texas A&M before becoming the starting quarterback. So a lot of times when he's in the pocket looking downfield, he's actually running the routes with the receivers as he remembers them. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. And he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Tannehill, he's got time in the pocket. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
T.J. Yeldon's not afraid to drop a shoulder or run through some tackles, is he?
Not at all. I learned it in his high school days in Alabama, then, of course, stayed in state to play at Alabama. He could do that there.
And what I think is best about him, and when he's really on top of his game, when he's a little bit lighter, a little bit quicker, I think he's strong enough, he's compact enough to break those tackles. I think he's at his best at a shiftier weight.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. 36 yards.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to ride and in a bad mood.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
Adam Jones is a really talented cornerback who's having a career renaissance.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, blue 10! Blue 10!
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And Crosby puts it through, and the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So they get the ball first here in front of the home crowd under the lights, and they get 3 points out of it.
And there's something about a night game, isn't there? A little extra snap, a little extra crisp in the air. What a terrific way to get things started. A little extra excitement, a little extra dazzle for the home crowd.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Big Ben, their veteran quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger.
He's one of the more exalted quarterbacks in the league, but I still don't think he gets enough appreciation for his ability to read defenses and lead his ball club.
It's the Princeton man. This is Spencer Ware. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Complete to Quentin Patton. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. It's caught. Patton. Give him 8 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
So that'll do it for the first quarter as we kick off another season. 3-0 is our score. Charles and I back to Denver after this. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaunt. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Now it's the backup Smith. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Spencer Ware taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week 1 to see the ball be brought out with the new rule to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be...
Yeldon fighting. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the second-year man from Buffalo, Jake Shum, on to punt.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They find some open field here. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete here. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. So they just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
On the ground, this is where the offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Kyle Rudolph from 6 yards away. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well, else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Again, it's Yeldon. And there's a flag on the field. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
On 1st down, Tannehill. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Denver right after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Here's Tannehill now on second down. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Tannehill on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Holding offense.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
This offense really put themselves...
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Dez Bryant, 85 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if some guys, there will be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Amari Cooper, 73 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
So that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. Oh, what a move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Carolina Carolina getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Bust.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a pickup of 21. And the Broncos are going to have it first and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
On second down, here's Tannehill. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Finding time. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On the run, it's Ware. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Looking, and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Doug Baldwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This is taken at his 4. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Broncos trail at home at halftime. The Panthers will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Third down from the 34. The former Mountaineer, Geno Smith, finding his mark in coverage. And that connection will lead to a gain of 54 yards. Same drive. Ware's going to take it off the right side, and he'll go for a score. The lead grows to 4. Panthers have it at the 7. Rudolph hauls in the pass over the middle, and he finds his mark for the score. The lead now at 11. First and 10. Here a throw deep down the field is caught, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. the lead now at 19. Broncos have it late in the second. Cooper's got nobody around him on the catch, and he caps off the two-play drive with the score. Broncos trail by 12. Now after the fumble, Tannehill's under pressure will throw the pick. Jones is reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. After the pick, offense comes out now. Ben Roethlisberger would find his mark in coverage, and he caps off the two-play drive with the score. That takes the lead up to 18.
All right, Larry, indeed a one-sided affair to this point as we get set for half two. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.